I'm making this video today on the art, I guess you could say, of taking action. I think that's one thing that a lot of us struggle with today, mainly just because social media and just this just constant overconsumption we seem to involve ourselves in, something that we've just fallen prey to, whether that be through YouTube Shorts, through Twitter or X, uh, TikTok, all of these things. We just are constantly bombarded with new videos, new ideas, new business models, all these different things. And what that leaves us with is all these amazing ideas of, oh yeah, I should do this, I should start that SMMA, and I should learn ads and how to run Facebook, this, and that, or oh, I should build up my YouTube audience. I could start Instagram, I can do this, and that, I can make my own, $99 a month, like, course, like, stuff like that. But you never do. And of course, that's not just to call you out, that's to call myself out, even for future reference, for me to look back at. It's kind of like my own little journal here, in a sense. And one thing I've learned is that taking action is almost an art. It is something that it's so simple, yet we just can never seem to really pull ourselves together to actually do it. So one thing that has actually helped me is this new book by Noah Kagan. You might have seen him on TikTok. I know he's all over YouTube as well, where he'll interview millionaires, billionaires, people who built up these large businesses, pretty much asking their financial advice. What did they do? And he just released it, I want to say this past weekend, and it's called $1,000,000 Weekend. And pretty much the whole premise of the book is just taking action. And the whole idea of the book is his mindset that he has, that he tries to, really drill into your head, is the now, not how mentality. It's not, oh, if I want to run this SMMA or, do all these different things, it's like, how will I do this? How will I do that? How do I outreach to, clients? How do I do cold emails, cold DMs, cold calls, stuff like that? It's none of that. It's simply learning how to just do it within, again, as the book says, just over a weekend. Within 48 hours, it's pretty much how to find the right, business model for you. What do you want to do? Finding that great $1,000,000 idea, who do you pitch it to? When do you pitch it? There was a third W in there. Pretty much just about creating that business without putting all that maximum thought of thinking like, oh, I need to watch this video and this video, and like, oh, but Alex Hermosi put out a new video, so I gotta watch that because it's about sales. But how many of those videos have you actually already seen? Have you even taken note? Have you even fully watched through any of those videos? Have you just kind of clicked and watched his shorts? It's one of those things where you need dedication and simply just the ability to start and figure it out later. I think it was some quote from, I want to say it's either Warren Buffett, some big, millionaire, billionaire type dude, pretty much saying, just take any opportunity you're given and learn as you go. With whatever it is, you have an idea if you want to start some course, pretty much starting like, let's say like guitar lessons. You can see it over there. Pretty much just anything like that. You could start a school community, pretty much just like, Rockstar headquarters, whatever name, right? Pretty much just about the guitar, how to properly hold a pick, how to properly use a pick. Because there's people out there that want to know this stuff, and they'd 100% be willing to pay you the $20 a month or whatever it is you're charging, your one-time fee, whether it's for a course, community, things like that. It's just a matter of just doing it. You know what you're interested in, so find a way to monetize it. That's something I'm planning on doing with this YouTube channel, possibly even with, other socials in the future, of just putting it out there and building my own community for people like me, for people who do what I do, for people who think like I think. Because there's a lot of people out there that just aren't like you in many senses, whether it's your beliefs, whether it's your daily habits and activities. I would tell some people I work out 5 to 6 times a week. Like 5 to 6, like, how old are you? Be like 18. Like, you work out a lot for being that young. It's like, well, isn't everybody? you almost, and it's of course that's another thing, is people think like everything's so oversaturated. It's just like, if you think about it, how many people around you are working out that often? How many people are reading business books? How many people are going to sleep early and waking up on time, doing their whole, cold showers and all these things? Obviously, I mean, like, I do them too, but it's, you know, it's one of those things where you kind of just need to turn your brain off and just do it. So that's my call to action for you, is simply take action. No matter what it is, don't think about it. Don't over, analyze it and watch another YouTube video about it just to, kind of comfort your ego of just like, oh yeah, I can do this. And I'll, try to get like validation for it. You don't need it. You just need to do it. And of course, I do recommend this. I'm only at like part 1 of 3 of it, so I'm about like a fourth of the way through the book. But it's been super helpful so far. I've absolutely loved it. Everything with it has just resonated with me super well, simply because I don't take action. So if you have a hard time not taking action, feel free to, like, subscribe, join me on my journey to, soon building a community where you can find people just like you, who read the books, who do the cold showers, the gratitude journaling, as I mentioned in my last video, all these different things. So again, take action. Take care.